Hi, welcome to the Horror Hounds Podcast. I'm Alex.
And I'm MC.
And we love watching horror movies. We're engaged and we are starting this podcast both as a fun little thing to do for my podcasting class in college, but also because I really think we've got a little spark here talking about horror movies. I really love talking to you about horror movies, and I love showing you horror movies.
Yeah.
That's what we've been doing a lot of. It's Halloween season.
Totally. But even non-Halloween season, we're constantly watching every horror movie that comes out. So
True.
Yeah, we do enjoy.
Do you have a favorite you've seen this Halloween season?
Ooh, this Halloween season.
Because what we're talking about today is going to be our most must-watch movies for the spooky season, for this time of year.
Mine is Weapons.
Oh, wow, from this spooky season.
Yeah, it was early spooky season.
It was back in early August, but
Yeah.
I always call mid-August the point of Spooktoberfest beginning, so that's fair. I'll give you that. Fantastic one. Is that on your list?
It is.
Okay, well, what we're doing today, then giving away one of our first movies.
That was number 9 on my list.
Okay, number 9, that's not bad at all. Plus, I see you have some other stuff written there, so you'll be able to just talk about that instead.
Yeah.
We're giving our top 10.
Did it start with 10?
Yeah, well, we both cheated. You do your 10, and I see that you have stuff / next to them. I did my 10, and what I did was I have, your traditional movies, your big franchise movies, and I have more obscure picks as well to go through. So I'm going to go off and on between the two of them, and you'll go off and on between whichever ones you want to do, because you have your slashes. But start at your number 10.
My number 10 is Lights Out.
Lights Out, the light switch movie.
The light switch movie.
The light switch jump
It
scare
scared
movie.
me so bad. I had to turn it off.
It did. She was very scared, and it scared me so little that I fell asleep.
And then he left me all alone while he was
leaving
asleep.
her all alone by
scary.
being asleep. So it scared her enough to make your list of top 10 essential Spooktober movies. I guess
watch it. Why not?
Yeah, why not? And especially because it affected you so much this year. I'll let that slide. That's crazy that made top 10 for you. Just because I thought so mediocrely. You were so scared. She was screaming out loud throughout the entire
I'm already
movie.
looking at this and just realizing I left some things off, though, so...
Well, don't forget to...
Don't look.
I know. I shouldn't be spoiling stuff for myself. So I'm going to go over to my list. My number 10. I'm going to call it Dead and Buried. This is a 1981 movie. Little spooky, town movie. Paranoia. Paranoia. Undercover mystery. If you're new here, we don't really edit our shit. We just kind of talk.
Oh my gosh.
And we go for it. So that's why that cough made it in the cut. But, no, it's a good movie. It's one of my deep cut picks. Got a crazy ending. Wrapped up skin. Crazy people dying. It's tough to talk about without spoiling it because it's my wife's not actually dead. My wife is dead. That sort of thing. So I'll go to Fright Night. Fright Night is one of my mainstream picks. And that's my favorite vampire movie. Other than the one that came out this year, honestly, which feels weird to make your favorite vampire movie, but Sinners is
I was thinking about Sinners.
Probably my favorite vampire movie. But yeah, I really got to shout out Fright Night. That one's just a ton of fun. And you haven't seen either of these movies, have you? Yeah, that's why I don't really want to talk about them in great detail, because it's not as fun. I realize it's not as fun to talk about movies with having someone else on the show if they haven't seen them. But, no, I mean, that's just the truth. That's my truth right now, but...
So what's your other one?
Well, no, I'm not going to do 3. I'm just going to shout out one of, 2 of them. Maybe someone watching it is yeah, I love Fright Night. Yeah, I've seen Dead and Buried. And they're happy. But otherwise, no one's going to be happy if I keep talking. You give us one.
My number 9, Late Night with the Devil.
Wow. Late Night with the Devil is a movie that we both saw alone in theaters, right? I was up in PA at the time. You were down here. And we were both Nah, it's worth checking out this movie called Late Night with the Devil. And it was pretty good. That's a very divisive movie in the horror community. Talk about why you like it.
Oh yeah, it's just really scary.
Yeah, man, it's really scary. Movie scared this girl, and that's awesome.
It's also just like, I like the way it was, like...
The way it was done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool. The setting was cool. It was like a different take on a horror movie.
70s found footage style, late night television, mixed with found footage horror. David Dastmalchian is fantastic in the leading role. Honestly, the side characters I remember fondly as well.
Yeah.
You know, the bitch doctor and the guy with the mustache and the bald hair. He was a bitch too. So, yeah, absolutely. Late Night with the Devil.
Yeah. What's your number 8? Or did you do your number 9?
My number 9, I mean, look at my list. They're not even numbered. I'm just shouting them out.
So what would be your number 9?
What would be my number 9? I'm going to go with Wreck. If we're on a found footage kick. That's in my deep cut. But if you're a horror fan, you know, Wreck's one of the best found footage movies ever. I think that it is the best found footage movie, in my opinion. And you've seen the American version, Quarantine. We've watched that together with Dexter's sister. And I think that it's just such a nice spin on being a genre movie. It's a zombie movie, you know, more than anything. And it's tough to do a found footage zombie movie. I mean, One Cut of the Dead sucks. People like that, but I'm going to say that's a bad movie. Obviously, that's not a real zombie movie, but you know what I mean. And this one does mesh the frenetic energy of a zombie attack and how aggressive it is with being able to be like, oh, it makes sense. They're a reporter here, you know. They're filming a news anchor while in this building. Because we watched Cloverfield this morning, and there's like a certain point in that movie where you gotta be like, why are they still recording this shit? Godzilla's taking out New York, essentially, and you're still recording. And that even goes back to being in 2007. It's like, you know, in the modern day, it could be a commentary on how people always got their damn cell phone out. People would rather record someone get beaten to death and step in and stop it. But that's not what Cloverfield was. That's not what that was a parody or a commentary of. It was just like, you've really got to be like, shit, T.J. Miller would do nothing but record in this situation. Whenever he wasn't even recording for his own volition, he was asked to by someone else. I don't think Wreck faces that problem, which is the biggest problem of found footage. And I don't think it's boring, which is the other big problem in found footage. So, I put it high up there. You've obviously not seen Wreck, but you've seen Quarantine. Do you want to shout that out at all?
Yeah, Quarantine was pretty good.
Yeah. Move to number 8.
I was just gonna say that I'm excited for Frankenstein. That I haven't seen.
You put New Frankenstein at number 8.
I'm ready for it. I don't know. I'm excited. I haven't seen it yet. I have nothing to say about it, but I'm ready.
Well, then let's, in place of a New Frankenstein, can you say either your favorite Frankenstein adaptation or your favorite Guillermo del Toro movie? I'd shout out The Shape of Water as a romantic movie to watch this horror season. The last time Guillermo del Toro did a take on one of the classic Universal monsters.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That honestly is like a good, you might as well watch that in Spooky Season 2.
Any time of year type movie.
Yeah, that's good.
Agreed.
My number 7 spot went to the 20, franchise.
28 later is what she's trying to say. 28 days, 28 weeks, 28 years. It can be whatever the fuck you want. Do you have a favorite?
I really like the new one. The original one didn't catch my eye as much, and then now watching the new one, I'm like, wow. I want to go back and watch them again.
Yeah.
But I like the 28 years later.
And I'll shout out Weeks. I've always thought Weeks was the best one until Years. Years came out. I'd say this is a franchise that only gets better with every movie, which is very strange. They're all very different, too. It's not like they improve on the formula. They just change the formula. And I think it's only getting more interesting, and I can't wait to see the Bone Temple in in January because we were both really taken aback. Funny little story. She didn't like 28 Years Later at all the first time we saw it.
Yeah.
She gave it 2 stars on the box, complained the whole way through the third act about how stupid Memento Mori and the whole Skeleton Temple was. I'm sitting there shedding a tear thinking, this shit's really great. And they really went above and beyond for this zombie movie. And she's just, from the moment that the woman gives birth on the train on, talking about how stupid it is. And then after a few days, you say, let's go see it again.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good in my opinion.
And you liked it way better
I
the
was just in
second
a bad
time
mood,
around.
or
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't in the right headspace for it. It's an absurd movie.
It is.
Like,
completely.
you have to be kind of in a headspace for it. You can't just be, like, turning that on for random people. Because that shit's, like, kind of absurd.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
There's, like, a fully naked alpha zombie that's just, like, absurd.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't, No.
Absolutely.
What do you want to shout out?
I'm going to go next to Pumpkinhead.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I just showed her Pumpkinhead 2. Some stupid subtitle. And it wasn't good. But Pumpkinhead is good. I'm sorry. I hadn't fully shared with her my thoughts on Pumpkinhead 2 yet. And we do have like a solid 10 minutes left in it. And we just decided to pause it and film a podcast. That should tell you how good it was. But yeah, my truth is it wasn't good. Pumpkinhead 1, Stan Winston. I think it's the only movie Stan Winston directed. Of course, the legendary VFX designer behind the original Alien design, the original, it was a 90s creature feature I just had in my head and it slipped. Jurassic Park. I think he did the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. Stan Winston's a VFX legend. I think he even did the Thing. And it's the only movie he directed. Pumpkinhead is his design. Pumpkinhead looks fucking awesome. Can you at least admit that? Did you think? No?
He's fine.
It looks way better in the first one, we'll say. Pumpkinhead 1's great.
Am I a Pumpkinhead hater?
No, you're a total Pumpkinhead hater. Yeah, no.
I don't mean to be. He's just not as cool as something like can actually move around. You know what I mean?
Oh,
He's like very still.
You just watched the shitty Pumpkinhead sequel. That is why you need to watch the first one, so he can move around a little bit. It's got Lance Hendrickson, another Alien alum. Just a nice little tale of revenge horror movie. More than anything, it's not my favorite horror movie I put on this list because it's a great spooky season movie. It is definitely autumnal, little New England vibe for you, if you will, and a really good vibe for the spooky season. I really do enjoy the vibe of Pumpkinhead above all with that movie. What's your number 6?
My number 6 was Godzilla.
Godzilla! That's awesome! I love that you put Godzilla.
-1, but also, like, get some of the old ones up in there.
-1, but get some of the old ones. Do you have any of the old ones in particular you want to shout out?
I don't know the names, but I like the ones where the guys are wearing suits.
Godzilla vs. Hedorah, Godzilla vs. Megalon. Some of my favorites from back in the day. Destroy All Monsters is a classic. And if we're going to take it past guys just in suits, we're going to take it to the 90s. Go into the Millennium era. Go into the High Z era. My favorite Godzilla movie is from the High Z era with Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. And Godzilla vs. Destroya is honestly really great. Talk about Godzilla all damn day. My next movie is House from 1977. A little crazy Japanese movie my friend Eli showed me when I was in high school. She's never seen it though. I just realized that when I said it. So I'm going to move on. I'm going to talk about Halloween for a second. Can we talk about our old buddy Michael Myers?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. What's your favorite Michael Myers movie?
Oh, any of them that Jamie Lee Curtis is in.
Any of them that Jamie Lee Curtis is in. My spooky season recommendation would be to feed yourself one of these suckers a week. Start with Halloween 2. That's strange. Why not the first one? Because you want to watch it on Halloween night, fucker. Of course you do. So save that for Halloween night. You start with 2. It's not like you don't remember what happened in the first one. So you start with 2. Then you go to 2018. I think 2 in 2018 work as a great 1-2 punch. Makes it make more sense for why she has so much trauma. I'm not even saying that you skip it. I'm saying in your own head, you're saying that 2 is canon in 2018. You just ignore the scene where they say they're brother and sister. You just fucking ignore it, okay? After 2018, you go to Kills. Skip Halloween Ends. You pretend that doesn't exist. And then you just watch the Rob Zombie Halloween 2. We love those, don't we? What's your favorite thing about them?
Those are actually probably some of my favorites, yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie isn't in those.
No, she's not.
Oh, dang.
So what do you like about Rob Zombie?
Those are like their whole nother version. I think that's like, they're so unique.
Exactly.
And, like, that's like a whole different thing in my like brain completely.
I agree. I absolutely agree. Yeah.
They're great though.
They're great. They're gritty. They're grimy. What's the difference between jam and jelly? Those are the type of jokes they're making in those movies. You know, you got Richard Brake screaming when he sees a cow. You got Daniel Harris being little... What's her name? Annie Brackett? Yeah, Annie Brackett. Brad Dourif's her dad, Sheriff Brackett. He's great. He's the voice of Chucky, and he's giving a great performance as the sheriff in this. It's just really fun to watch Michael Myers cut people's heads until their brains are oozing out. And that's like Dr. Loomis, above all, you know. So yeah, Halloween 2, fantastic. What's your next one?
Werewolves in London.
An American Werewolf in London and Paris. Yeah. She has on her list.
Shout out to the Paris one.
Yeah, shout out to the Paris one. This is why she is one of the best horror film fans I know. Because
so you can't forget the werewolves.
No, you can't forget the werewolves.
That's a really good movie.
It's so funny that you think that I'm saying that because I thought that someone would forget the werewolves. Not that someone would forget An American Werewolf in Paris. Nobody respects that movie, but she loved it when I showed it to her.
Yeah.
You thought it was funny. You thought it was good werewolf. No complaints.
Yeah, I'm glad it came out when it did because the effects are like really cool.
And it has the girl from Before Sunrise.
Yeah.
Julie Delpy. So that was a lot of fun. An American Werewolf in London is genuinely like a classic. I almost put that on my list. I'm so thankful you put it on yours. Because that's the best werewolf transformation ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure.
Nazi werewolf dream. That's a crazy bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your next one?
My next one is going to be Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. It has the Alice Cooper song. No titties in this one. That's the very controversial thing that this movie has in the Friday the 13th franchise. The only one with no nudity, but I'm going to argue, which I always have, it's the best of the franchise because it's almost like a prototype for Scream. It's funny, it has visual gags, it has references to horror movies, and it's the one where Jason comes back, as it's called, Jason Lives, because they killed him in the 5th one, or the 4th one, and then he stayed dead in the 5th one. That doesn't usually happen in movie series like this. But people were pissed, so then Jason had to live. And it's like a Frankenstein Jason. From here on out, the entire Kane Hodder run, whenever he played Jason, it's completely zombie Jason. And I really enjoy that. And I think that this is the just best overall balance of the silliness. Because this is a stupid franchise. I say that as someone wearing a Friday the 13th shirt, and it is my favorite horror franchise. Anytime I'm asked, what's your overall favorite? It's Friday the 13th. But it's a silly series, and this one is the best balance of the silliness because it's not scary. None of them are scary. It's just you're cheering for Jason to kill people in real graphic ways. And
so true.
It does it well. It really does it well. You got anything to weigh in on that? You don't really like those movies.
They're alright.
Yeah.
They're okay. My next one, number 4, is the Omen series.
The Omen series. Now, by that, which one do you mean? Because I think you've only seen 2?
I think I've only seen 2, but shout out to the prequel in number 1 because shit's interesting.
Shit's really interesting and really good.
Definitely don't watch the prequel before the first one, in my opinion.
Oh, I completely agree.
Because I am doing it, watching the prequel and watching the first one, and it's like, I can imagine it's not the same vibe. So
no, she would have enjoyed the first one way more if she hadn't seen the first Omen. I think, and by the first Omen, I mean the prequel, the first Omen. I think that's completely fair to say you would have liked it way better if you hadn't gotten it all.
What's the
spoiled.
next one called?
Damien, The Omen 2. And it's a Final Destination style one.
And I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Because, we can get to my Final Destination ranking, but...
Oh, yeah? I knew that you'd have that on your list. I'll just shout out real quick, Trick or Treat.
Ooh.
Have you seen that?
No.
It's the one with Little Sam. We all know Little Sam. We've all been to Spirit Halloween. Seen the little kid with the brown bag on his head, brown hat, 2 eyes coming out, holding the sharp lollipop. Kills people if they don't respect the Halloween spirit. Great movie. I really enjoy it. Started with the original short in the 90s called Season's Greetings from Michael Gondry. And they're re-releasing it in theaters this coming Halloween season. And I would highly recommend going and checking it out. Great movie. Talk about Final Destination. I know it's your favorite.
I still have one more before I talk to a friend.
Oh, okay. Go to your next one then.
The Shining.
The Shining. I didn't put The Shining on my list. That's a great one.
Yeah.
I honestly almost consider The Shining to be a more November, December.
I literally wrote late season.
Late season, yeah.
It's like not the beginning of the season. It's definitely a chillier horror movie.
Yeah, once the weather gets a little bite in the air, a little crisper.
Yeah.
Feeling a little chilly.
Mm-hmm.
Put on The Shining.
And to that point, I said Final Destination is an early season horror movie.
Oh, so we're getting right into your second one, Final Destination. Mm-hmm. And can you tell us the first one? The second one?
No, you have to watch all of them.
All of them.
You have to watch all of them.
This girl, you literally can put all 6 Final Destinations on for her. And yes, obsessive horror fan, if you're watching and you're thinking, really, the 4th one? Yes.
The 4th one.
Any of them on.
The 4th one is honestly one of my favorites. Like, you can't skip that one.
No, you cannot.
The most recent one was really good. Like, we've already seen that one like 2 or 3 times at this point.
Oh, baby, we've seen it like 4 times
yeah,
at this point.
It's like a lot. And once I watch that one, I'm like, well, now I want to watch all the other ones.
Yeah. It's like the best franchise for binging because once you watch them all, you get to the 5th one and it ends with the beginning of the 1st one, and it makes her just want to watch them all again. So before Bloodlines came out, we watched through all of them. We watched the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd one multiple times leading up to it, just bringing different people over, showing them the movie, because all our friends somehow hadn't seen them, so we just introduced people to it, and that's one of our favorites. I mean, we love that. I have to say Final Destination 3 is my favorite, with the tanning bed kill, the roller coaster. Yeah. That
was great, for sure. Good music. That's the thing about Final Destinations as well, is they have the best in music, so it's like really easy to just like hang out with them.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, you did The Omen, so I'm gonna go The Exorcist next for me. I only started to show her that for the first time yesterday, and you fell asleep, but
it's crazy.
We will finish it. Yeah.
No, I like the way that movie goes down is not how you'd expect.
No, you didn't expect it.
No.
Tell me about that.
I mean, I totally thought. I mean, it's not a spoiler if that movie came out in like.
It came out in 1973. Talk as much as you want.
When Reagan is just like a normal kid, and then you see that shift, like I don't know why. I like obviously knew I was watching The Exorcist, but it wasn't clicking.
Did it disturb you?
That was like Reagan, and that was like who was gonna become this like crazy like zombie child thing that you see in her like full form.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just start like cussing. It's like so jarring. I really felt like it was 1973. I was like sitting there and I was like, oh my god.
That's literally the joke. It's like, it's a little crazy, but holy shit, 1973, that had people vomiting and like running out of the theater. Yeah, I mean, and every time I watch it, that's all I see. I think, this would have been absolutely insane back when this came out. I get why people were so freaked and geeked. What's your next one?
No, you tell me yours, because I skipped a couple.
Oh, you skipped me a couple times? Dawn and Day of the Dead. I know Night of the Living Dead is also very good, but Dawn and Day are my 2 favorites, and they fit in this time of the year the most. It's just Dawn if you want the more high-thinking, metaphorical movie about the horrors of capitalism told through a zombie movie in the Monroeville Mall in Pennsylvania. But if you want the funner one, go with Day of the Dead. And I took it off because I took off all the, like, because once we started talking and I realized I only wanted to talk about the ones you know, I took off most of the Italian horror movies that I had down there. But I'm going to shout out Zombie. Zombie 2 is what it's known as in America. It was Lucio Fulci's Italian sequel to Dawn of the Dead. And we watched it. Do you remember when the woman gets her head pulled into the piece of wood that's sticking out?
Yeah.
It's my personal greatest horror movie ever. The Evil Dead is my favorite horror movie.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, number one. It's number one on my list, too. It's just our favorite horror movie. It's what we will watch on Halloween this year, I can almost guarantee you. But Zombie is like the best in terms of this shit's electrifying. This is cinema on fire. This is what the art form was made for. I just always want to shout out Lucio Fulci Zombie for that, because it's immaculate in every way, shape, and form. So, putting it right there alongside Dawn and Day of the Dead, my 3 favorite zombie movies. It's just a zombie type of year. Always a zombie spooky season. I'm just feeling it. Shout them out. But what's your number 1?
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. We love the Evil Dead. And
including Rise, all of them.
I have
all of them including Rise.
All of them including Rise. I have Evil Dead 1/2/Rise.
Yep.
Because Army of Darkness is great too. As much as it's not a horror movie, it's a medieval times movie with no blood really, except for that opening thing. But I'm being too technical right now. I'm crossed. But I would like mostly just include the first 2 in Rise, because of how crazy horror they are. They horrify you. When I took you to see Evil Dead Rise, you was screaming and shit, right?
Sure was.
Sure was. What's your favorite thing about it, baby? Talk about it.
Oh, they're cool, man.
They're cool. They
They're
are
really
cool.
All 3 of them.
Yeah, all of them, yeah.
All of them.
Now, she's saying all of them. She keeps saying all of them. I'm just going to say, because I like to stress my opinion, I don't like the 2013 one.
Oh, that one's bad. I forgot about
that.
Yeah. I don't even associate it with them because it's just so bad.
I've seen it twice. The second time was only to show her. Went in with a complete open mind because everyone had told me how much they liked it in the horror community. So I was like, maybe I'll really like it on a rewatch. I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
And she didn't like it either.
It's rough.
It has the one great kill with the nail gun and the guy with the long hair. And the third act with Mia coming out of the ground with the blood spraying around. All that's fine, but it's a shitty movie. So I don't really like 2013 all that much. But that's just to the sake of talking about Evil Dead. We love the original. Love Evil Dead 2. First one's if you want all horror. Second one's if you want that melding of horror and like Three Stooges comedy. And I'll take both any day of the week and twice on Sunday. So, yeah, man. Just to shout out, in case anyone out there has seen these movies, the ones I didn't get to say are 1981's Possession, one of the best performances in any movie. Phantasm, Don Coscarelli's a sweetheart, got to meet him in Austin back in September, really enjoyed that. The Beyond and Don't Torture a Duckling, 2 also great films from Italian filmmaker Lucio Fulci. She's seen Don't Torture a Duckling.
I was thinking about that one.
Yeah. And Phenomena and Bay of Blood, two other favorites. Bay of Blood's from Mario Bava, and Phenomena from Dario Argento. Great, great, great gore. So yeah, those are our favorite spooky season movies. Do you have any movies you're looking forward to seeing in theaters this spooky season left? I mean, Black Phone 2 just came out. Frankenstein.
And Black Phone 2.
Yeah.
What else is there?
Nothing really. Begonia will come out.
I'm looking forward to that.
Good. I'm glad you're looking forward to that.
Dolly's not going anywhere, is it?
Dolly's not going anywhere, but Dolly's a fantastic fest film I got to see. That'll come out eventually, and it was really good. So thanks for shouting out Dolly. And yeah, thank you for watching, and let us know what spooky stuff you like to watch. And hopefully we get going, we figure out how to edit some shit.
I just started.
And this goes into somewhere. So thank you for watching episode 1 of the Horror Hounds Podcast.